We're going to talk about the 5 reasons why I avoid people while I live full-time on cruise ships, and the one thing that I absolutely love about living full-time on cruise ships, where I want to hang around people every time. Hey friend, it's Linnell, and I am here on Enchanted Princess, a 7-day cruise out of Rome. It is a group cruise, and we are actually at our 3rd stop. We went to Naples, we went to Santorini, we're now at Kusadasi, and then we're also going to, I can't pronounce the other one. But right now, almost everybody else is off the ship, and I am still on it. And in this video, I want to talk to you about why I avoid people while living on cruise ships. I have probably spent less than 20% of my time outside of my cabin, and the other 80%, the 80% of the time I've been here in my cabin, either working on YouTube videos or just watching news or watching. I didn't watch any Netflix or anything, but I am watching a new series called, new to me, Jack Reacher. And I did spend a little time in the casino, and I did leave my cabin to eat. So if I'm on a group cruise, did I say I'm on a group cruise? I'm on a group cruise. So this is a YouTube After 40 group cruise, and we are here as content creators powwowing together. I am trying to do my best to help the people behind me and help them grow their channels and find their niche, help them with thumbnails, all the things that it takes to grow a YouTube channel. And I absolutely enjoy doing that. Everybody that I've met so far, is it everybody? Yeah, I ain't met nobody I don't like yet. Everybody that I've met so far, they're amazing people, and they come from amazing backgrounds, and they have some amazing channels that they're working on. Some they've already created, and some are just still in the planning phases. But I absolutely love networking with these people. So if that's the case, then why am I avoiding people and hanging out in my cabin 80% of the time? And that's what I want to talk about in this video. Now, if you're new here, I'm Linnell, and I live full-time on cruise ships. Oh, also, if you are interested in having a YouTube channel, or you have one and the views ain't viewing, it ain't growing like you want it to grow, it's getting views but you're not monetized, all the things, if you're interested in getting help, then you might want to think about joining our YouTube After 40 community. There's a link in the video description of all my videos, but in this one too. And if you have any other questions about it, just leave a comment and I'll answer it as soon as I can. Alrighty, so I forgot where I was. Squirrel. There are, before I talk about the reasons why I avoid people when I live on cruise ships, not this cruise, but most cruises. I want to just say a disclaimer. One, I am not saying that I hate being around people. That's absolutely not true. As a matter of fact, if you stick around to the end, you're going to find the one thing that I love. I'm going to tell you about the one thing that I love most about living full-time on cruise ships. If you've been around the channel, then you might already know, but maybe not. So hang on, and I'm going to talk about that. But I want to make sure that you don't misunderstand me. I am not saying that I hate people. That is definitely not it. I'm a person and I love me. I have kids, I have grandkids, I love them. I have family and friends. I have lots of subscribers that I meet on ships, or people that I met on ships and then they become subscribers. And they will absolutely tell you that I am, even though I say I'm not a people person, they will tell you I'm a people person because I love talking with people. There's just some things about my personality where I need to recharge and things like that, which we'll talk about in the video. So if you ever are on a cruise with me, or I've even seen people out in public, believe it or not. One lady I met in a grocery store in one city, another lady I met in the airport, and they said that they saw my channel. And if you know anything about me, or if you've been one of the people who met me, unless I'm in a hurry getting somewhere, I'm definitely going to stop because I enjoy chit-chatting with you, hearing about your story, hearing about where you've been, where you're trying to go, what is your motivation for watching the channel, like living full-time on cruise ships. Are you thinking about living full-time on cruise ships? Is that the last thing on your mind, but you just enjoy the content? Or you are just thinking of alternative ways to live that are different from the normal American dream? I love hearing about all those stories. So don't think that I'm saying that I don't like to talk to people. That's not it. And again, if you see me on a cruise ship, you better come and say hi to me, because if I find out that you were on here, you didn't, I'm going to be mad. But of course, you know, sometimes we're in a hurry. You might be in a hurry. I might be in a hurry. So sometimes we'll just stop and take a picture and we'll meet up later. But I will ramble if I don't focus. So again, make sure you come and say hi to me if you see me, and because you know my face and I don't know yours. All right, so we're going to talk about the 5 reasons why I avoid people while I live full-time on cruise ships, and the one thing that I absolutely love about living full-time on cruise ships, where I want to hang around people every time. So number 1 is, I've talked lots of times about the fact that I am an introvert, and I like to recharge mentally. And when there's nobody else around and have that peace and quiet, I'm able to recharge. So like for right now, on today, everyone else is, not everyone, probably 90% of the people who are on this cruise ship, I'm on Enchanted Princess, they're off in port doing something. Maybe some got off early and they're back on now. Is it lunchtime yet? It's about 11ish, 11. I think time changed. I don't know what time it is. My clock, my phone says 11:30. So some of them might have already gotten off and got back on having lunch. Some of them are probably just getting off. I think we don't have to leave until 5:30 or 6. I don't know, because I don't care, because I'm staying on the ship. But so the first thing that I did, I do my normal thing, you know, my morning wake up routine and things like that. And then this ship has Tai Chi. I didn't do it today, but I did it a couple days ago. I got up too late to do it today. But yeah, this ship has Tai Chi, so I liked it because I get to stretch and move some parts of my body that I don't normally move in ways that I don't normally move them. But I did do my normal 30-minute walk out on the track, and that always, you know, gets me moving, you know, get my body parts what they're supposed to be doing, and, you know, pump up my blood a little bit. So after my walk, I did what I normally do. I went and had breakfast, listened to a little gospel music, listened to a sermon, and after breakfast, I realized that, hey, this is a really good opportunity because ain't nobody else on this ship. So I went and I hung out at the pool. There's more than one pool on here. I don't know this whole ship. I ain't really walked around it because I'm here as a business crew. So I'm probably not going to do my normal ship tour activities, all the things that I would normally do, because I'm here focusing on the networking and helping the other people in the community with the YouTube After 40 community. So I checked the other pool, but I was walking and said, let me go and check out this retreat, because I hear that there's an adult only pool. And yes, there was absolutely nobody there. So I went and I got in the pool, had it all to myself, got my choice of any chair that I wanted to. It was just so peaceful and so quiet. And I was able to just recharge myself, you know, outside of my cabin, and just able to kind of think about some of the things that I want to think about as far as my goals, where I'm planning to go in some upcoming cruises, thinking about some flights that I need to book. And without, you know, any pen or paper, you know, just clearing my mind about other things that are coming up. And so without having other noise, background, other people talking, loud music and dancing, and all the other things that come with other people being around, having that retreat area all to myself was able to help me recharge mentally. And I got a lot of clarity on some things that I need to do and I want to do. and being alone helped me to be able to do that. Number 2 reason why I avoid people while living on cruise ships is because when I am out and about on a normal day on the cruise ship, like not when everybody's at port, but either at sea or after everyone's gotten back off the ship from being at port, I do not want to be forced to have small talk or drama. I really haven't come across any drama. I know we sometimes see a lot of drama on because, the bad stuff is what makes the news, right? I've been on, this is my 98th cruise. I've been on 50 cruises with Carnival, 45 cruises with Royal Caribbean, 1 with Holland America, and this is my 2nd one with Princess. So 98 cruises total. And I've only come across a little drama. Usually it's just an individual who just woke up on the wrong side of the cactus, but haven't seen any kind of fights, any kind of, big rigmarole. Maybe a couple people who overdid it on the drink package, but no assaults or anything like that. Thank God, knock on wood. But yet and still, when I'm out and about, whether I'm in the dining room, whether I'm at the pool, if I'm in watching a show before the comedy club, or just out and about, a lot of people, especially extroverts, love to have small talk, and that's just not something that I like to do. I've never liked to have small talk. If I'm going to talk to you, we're going to be intentional. We're going to have deep conversations, or talk about, your interests, my interests, what we have in common, what we plan to do, where we've been, where we're going, all that good stuff. And I really want to have intention when I talk to people. I'm not really about the small talk. I don't really like to get into debates and things like that. So that is reason number 2 why I just avoid people when I'm living on cruise ships. Actually, when I'm on land too. Unless it's, intentional. Small talk is just not for me. Number 3 reason why I avoid people while living on cruise ships is when I have the ship all to myself, or almost all to myself. I get empty pool decks. I get empty pool. I get my choice of seats where I want at the pool. I get my choice of hot tubs, and then I can get in a hot tub. Sometimes, there might be other people in the hot tub, in the pool, but I can usually find a little corner to myself, or a hot tub all to myself, and I don't have to worry about small talk. I don't have to worry about being drained from other people's conversations, and I can, again, have that clarity to be able to think about the things that are running around in my mind, so I can just calm down and do the things that I need to do. So yeah, when the ship is at port, and mostly everybody gets off the ship to go on their excursions, that's the best time for me to get out to the pool, to get out to the hot tub, even to go to the spa. If I have the spa, I don't have it on this ship right here. And to do some other things, maybe even sit in the lounge if I want to work and bring my laptop outside of the cabin and hang out. That's the best time for me because, again, there's nobody else there, or very few people there. Another reason why I avoid people and I like to stay on the ship when everyone else is at port is because, for whatever reason, the ship just feels more luxurious when it's empty, right? So when there's not a crowd of people, then if it's like, I'm kind of like in my own little utopia, my own little euphoria. It's like, especially because when you're on a cruise ship, you're already getting pampered and treated with really good customer service. People everywhere are, the crew everywhere are always, hi, how you doing? Is there anything that you need? Can I get you a drink? Are you lost? Can I help you find something? Would you like a robe? All the things, right? They're cooking the food, they're cleaning the cabin. And so the less people that are around when I get that service from the crew, or even if I'm just walking around the ship, just exploring, it just feels more luxurious. I know it's not, but it's a mental thing, right? And then last but not least, probably the most, for me, the most important reason why I avoid people in when I'm living on cruise ships and either hang out in my cabin when there's a lot of people here, or even if I go to the casino, I'll go kind of late when a lot of people are already gone, or I'll hang back on the ship and just enjoy the ship when everybody else is at port, is because when I am out and about and I want that human connection where I want to go and talk to people, I want to go and meet people intentionally, talk about the things that we have in common, maybe talk about the shore excursions that we're going on, maybe meet another solo female who is, maybe getting off the ship, and maybe we can hang out and go together and things like that. But if I have too much of that, I find myself getting anxious and just like, I don't know, it's a weird icky feeling where it's just like I'm just overstimulated and I just need some peace and quiet, whether that's coming back to my cabin, whether it's going out on a lanai where there's not as many people at, just finding a corner to myself in a lounge, or even an empty theater or dining room, or even some lounges where there's no activity happening at that moment. Just finding me a quiet corner where my brain can just reset and the overstimulation can just settle down and I don't feel that anxious feeling anymore. And if you're introverted, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just know that there are some people who they can't be on all the time. They're not on all the time. Sometimes they just need some time to just to relax, just to meditate, just to be with themselves. Everyone deals with that kind of thing in their own different way, but introverts, for the most part, we tend to recharge, and it's like our battery gets drained, and then like someone plugged us up and we're getting more energy and more energy the more we spend by ourselves. We love spending time with ourselves. We love spending time in a good book. We love spending time just watching a good movie by ourselves. And it's not that we're lonely. It's not that we are not it's not that I'm not a people person, or the same thing for other introverts. It's just that our battery gets drained, and the only way for us to recharge is to be by ourselves. So I hope you understand what I'm saying with that. But the absolute, and there are other times besides this one, but the real main, for me, the main thing that I love about being with people on cruise ships is anytime there is line dancing. I am trying to be front and center because I love the energy that comes from line dancing. Again, I can't do too much of it, maybe 20 minutes to 30 minutes. If I get to an hour, we're probably at the point where now I'm getting overstimulated. Let's get back some. But when you do, I love to line dance. I love to dance, but obviously I don't have a partner to dance with, and I don't like dancing by myself. So line dancing is the next best thing. There have been a couple times where there were classes for different dances, like learning salsa, and a couple other, I can't think of them right now, other dances where you would couple up with, another person, another solo person. And those are fine too. Sometimes it's a little awkward, but I've enjoyed those times too. But with line dancing, I don't have to talk to nobody else. They don't have to know who my name is, but we can still be dancing and laughing and just enjoying the moves and still having a good time. And then strangers all of a sudden becomes friends, and we don't even know our names because we wasn't talking during the line dance. But we see each other on the ship, and maybe we have a connection. We talk later, but even just seeing that person later on in the ship is like, we had a lot of fun doing that. So having that interaction just having fun dancing, because dancing brings forth, obviously, it's movement, so you have a lot of adrenaline gets your body pumping, and that just brings on the happiness. I don't know what it's called but I'm always trying to find my happy place, and so one of my happy places is line dancing, and one of the best places to do it, of course, is on a cruise ship. So with that being said, if you ever notice that, hey, I know Linnell said that she was going to be on this cruise ship and I haven't seen her, it's either because we do totally different things. You're out doing these, I don't know, comedy show and whatever else is happening on the ship, the nightclub and stuff, and I'm over here at the theater or listening to the people playing violins, and our paths just haven't crossed. Or it might be because I'm just hanging out in my cabin or waiting for everybody else to get off the ship before I come out of my cabin and really enjoy what the ship has to offer. So I also wanted to just say, if you find yourself in a position where you're on a cruise ship but you're just overstimulated and you're like, I just don't like cruises because there's just too many people and I can't find I can't have time to myself, that is absolutely not true. I've been doing this for I'm almost at the end of the second year of living full-time on cruise ships. I have taken cruises before this journey, but yeah, I've been on, like I said, 98 cruises, and I've always, no matter what cruise line it is, Carnival, Royal, Princess, Holland, I've always been able to find places in my cabin, outside of the cabin, where I can have my me time, my alone time, my recharge Linnell's battery time. So don't think that that is something that you won't be able to find living full-time on cruise ships. Thanks so much for watching. Again, if you have any questions, you're thinking about joining the YouTube After 40, of course, the link is in the video description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the next cruise.